Could the food you eat be silently carrying a parasite that can take over your brain? It sounds like a horror story, but for thousands of people every year, it's a chilling reality. Today, we're diving deep into the shocking truth about brain-eating parasites caused by tapeworm eggs. Which foods carry the highest risks? What symptoms should you look out for? And most importantly, how can you protect yourself and your family? Keep watching, because what you don't know might just hurt you. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something that's as terrifying as it is real. Brain-eating parasites, specifically the tapeworm eggs that can invade your brain, causing seizures, headaches, and even death. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll think twice about how you handle your food. Here's everything you need to know about these parasites, the foods that carry them, the symptoms they cause, and the steps you can take to protect yourself. First, what exactly are we dealing with? These brain-eating parasites are part of a condition called neurocysticercosis. It's caused by the eggs of a tapeworm species called Taenia solium. When these eggs are ingested, they can travel through your bloodstream and lodge themselves in your muscles, eyes, or, worst of all, your brain. Once they reach your brain, they develop into cysts, leading to potentially life-threatening symptoms. This isn't just a problem in one part of the world. While neurocysticercosis is more common in regions with poor sanitation like parts of Latin America, Africa, and Asia, global travel and food importation have brought this risk closer to home. Yes, even in developed countries. So whether you're a foodie who loves international cuisine, a world traveler, or just someone who shops for fresh produce at your local market, this risk can affect you. The most common way these parasites get into your system is through contaminated food and water. Let's start with pork. If pork isn't cooked thoroughly, it can carry tapeworm eggs or larvae. And yes, even that juicy medium-rare pork chop could be a risk. But it doesn't stop there. Tapeworm eggs can also contaminate fresh fruits and vegetables if they're grown or washed with water that's been exposed to human or animal feces. This is especially common in areas where sanitation is poor. Cross-contamination is another major issue. If you handle raw meat and then touch other foods without washing your hands, you could unknowingly spread tapeworm eggs to your salad, bread, or anything else on the counter. That's why washing your produce thoroughly and maintaining strict kitchen hygiene is so important. We'll get to prevention tips later, but keep this in mind. A little extra care can go a long way. The foods that are most commonly associated with Taenia solium, the pork tapeworm, and its brain-invading eggs, leading to neurocysticercosis, are typically those that have been contaminated due to poor hygiene, improper handling, or undercooking. Here's a breakdown of these foods. Undercooked pork, the primary source of Taenia solium infections. Tapeworm larvae, cysticerci, can be present in the muscle tissue of infected pigs. If the meat isn't cooked to an internal temperature of at least 145 degrees Fahrenheit, these larvae can survive and infect humans. Raw or cured pork products. Foods like raw sausages, prosciutto, or undercured pork can also harbor the parasite. Fresh produce, especially fruits and leafy greens, can become contaminated with tapeworm eggs if they've come into contact with contaminated water used for irrigation. Unwashed hands of food handlers who carry the eggs. Soil fertilized with untreated human waste. Common examples include lettuce, spinach, strawberries, and other raw fruits or vegetables. Drinking or using contaminated water, often in areas with poor sanitation, can introduce tapeworm eggs into your body. This is particularly risky in regions where untreated sewage contaminates water supplies. Street food and meals prepared in environments with inadequate hygiene are high risk. Cross-contamination can occur when raw pork, vegetables, or other ingredients are handled improperly. Although Taenia solium is specific to pork, undercooked meat from other animals, such as beef, Taenia saginata, a related tapeworm, can carry similar risks, though beef tapeworms do not cause brain infections. Cross-contamination during food preparation can also spread tapeworm eggs to other meats. Foods imported from regions where Taenia solium infections are more common, such as Latin America, Sub-Saharan Africa, and parts of Asia, might pose a risk if they've been contaminated during production, transportation, or packaging. Now, how do you know if you're infected? The scary thing about neurocysticercosis is that it can take years for symptoms to show up. When they do, they're often mistaken for other conditions. Here are the key warning signs. persistent severe headaches or migraines that don't respond to normal treatments, sudden unexplained seizures, especially in adults with no history of epilepsy, vision problems like blurred vision or seeing double, memory loss, confusion, or difficulty concentrating, nausea, dizziness, and fatigue. In severe cases, coma or death. The symptoms vary depending on where the cysts form in the brain. Some patients develop hydrocephalus, or fluid buildup in the brain, while others may experience localized neurological issues. Early diagnosis and treatment are crucial. Prevention is key. Here are the steps you can take to keep your family safe. Cook meat thoroughly. Use a meat thermometer to ensure pork reaches an internal temperature of at least 145 degrees Fahrenheit. When in doubt, go a little over, especially with ground pork. Wash fruits and vegetables. Rinse all produce under running water, even if it's labeled pre-washed. Practice good hygiene. Wash your hands with soap and water after handling raw meat and before eating or preparing food. Drink clean water. Avoid drinking untreated water, especially in areas where sanitation is a concern. Avoid cross-contamination. Use separate cutting boards for raw meat and other foods, and disinfect your kitchen surfaces regularly. These small steps might feel like extra work, but they can save you from a lifetime of serious health issues. If you suspect you've been exposed or are experiencing symptoms, see a doctor immediately. Neurocysticercosis is diagnosed through MRI or CT scans, and treatments typically include antiparasitic medications like albendazole or praziquantel, often combined with steroids to reduce brain inflammation. The key is early intervention, so don't ignore the signs. Were you already aware of brain-eating parasites, or did today's video open your eyes to the risks? Don't forget to share this video with friends and family, especially that one friend who always insists on eating rare meat. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Until then, stay informed, stay safe, and keep your brain parasite-free.